Hello, I'm Paul Mackey, and you're listening to the One Idjit's Thoughts on podcast. This is day 10 of the Dog Days of Podcasting and of the Dog Days of Trivia here on this podcast. With the weekend comes Lyft and Uber driving. Friday and Saturday nights, I drive drunk people around the Twin Ports, making the roads a bit safer and getting some extra cash that we need enough that it doesn't really count as extra, I suppose. In the case of this weekend, it's also my one weekend in 3 where I work at the TV station from 2 to 10 p.m. both nights, so I wind up with a little bit less time to sit down and work on the podcast. This may have been recorded a little earlier, which also means that instead of transitioning from the fresh part of the episode to the canned part of the episode, I'm actually transitioning from the recently canned part to the older canned part. So here goes. Right, welcome back to the Dog Days of Trivia on One Idjit's Thoughts on podcast. This is Paul Mackey, and I'm presenting to you yesterday's answers. Jeff Goldblum and Ben Vereen starring as title characters in a TV series airing early in 1980, produced by Stephen J. Cannell, using much of the same staff he used on The Rockford Files. Not involving cycling in office wear. What was the name of the comedy series? 10-Speed and Brown Shoe. Vereen played 10-Speed Turner, who began work as a PI as part of a parole arrangement, while Goldblum played Lionel Brownshoe Whitney, an accountant who always dreamed of being a noir-style detective. And the hot number 2, after the rocker Urgent let off singles releases from their 4 LP, Foreigner followed up with this power ballad, including synth work by Thomas Dolby that set a record for 10 weeks, sitting at the number 2 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. That song is Waiting for a Girl Like You, which wound up at number 19 for the 1981 year-end Hot 100 and was eventually listed at number 80 of Billboard's Greatest Songs of All Time list. And those were the answers from yesterday. Hope you got some good points. Now into the questions for today. A candy bar was developed by Hershey's in 1981 to compete with the popular Heath bar. Name it to earn your points. Simple enough. And another hot number 2. In 1982, John Mellencamp, still using the John Cougar stage name, released the single Jack and Diane from his American Fool LP, and that single was number 1 on the Hot 100 for 4 weeks. The first single off the record wasn't as lucky, only making it to number 2. Cashbox Magazine reported the song features steady 4/4 snare work and choppy fuzz-tone guitar chords. It spent 16 weeks sitting at number 2 below Survivor's Eye of the Tiger. Ouch. Name that song. And those are the questions of the day. This is the Dog Days of Trivia on the One Idjit's Thoughts on podcast, and I wish you happy hunting.